All right, let's get right into it. We are about to break down what could be one of the single biggest investment stories of our lifetime. We're talking about the historic, absolutely explosive collision between artificial intelligence and the world of blockchain.
So let me just ask you something. Do you ever lie awake at night kicking yourself for not buying NVIDIA back when it was like $100? Well, you're going to want to pay very close attention because a similar massive shift is happening right now, just below the surface. And that's exactly what we're going to unpack.
Okay, let's get to the absolute heart of this opportunity. On one side, you've got the giant AI companies. We're talking NVIDIA, Google, the big guys, valued at a mind-bending $4 trillion. But then you look at the other side, the entire AI crypto sector. All the decentralized networks actually being built to power this whole revolution, they're valued at less than $50 billion.
That is an 80 times valuation gap. 80. So here's the takeaway. Wall Street has already priced in the AI companies. They get it. But they have totally missed the boat on the AI networks. And that gap, right there, that's where the opportunity is hiding. So let's start with the first project that's trying to fill that gap. Render Network, ticker RNDR. And really, the easiest way to wrap your head around this one is to think of it as the potential NVIDIA of the entire crypto world. The idea behind it is so simple, it is absolutely brilliant. Render is basically the Airbnb of computing power. It lets anyone, and I mean anyone with a decent gaming PC, rent out their idle graphics card power to AI companies and creators who are desperate for it.
And believe me, the need is desperate. We're seeing these new AI models like Google's Gemini 2.0 or OpenAI's Sora, and they need an insane amount of GPU power. So much so that the centralized clouds, your Amazon Web Services, they are literally running out of chips. Render just waltzes in and solves this by creating this huge decentralized global marketplace for GPU power. And the timing on this couldn't be better. Render just finished its full migration over to the lightning-fast Solana blockchain. On top of that, you've got these old rumors about an integration with Apple that are starting to get really loud again, with an eye on this December. This basically positions Render to be a core piece of the plumbing for everything from AI to the metaverse.
So let's talk numbers for a second. Right now, Render is trading around $12, but some analysts are looking at a potential run to the $40 or even $50 range. And here's what makes that so incredible. To get there, it would only need to capture about 2% of the entire cloud computing market. Just 2%, that's it.
All right, so if Render is the hardware, the picks and shovels layer, our next project is all about the intelligence itself. This is BitTensor, ticker TAO. And it's really important you understand this isn't a company. It's a protocol. It's a totally new kind of network that people are starting to call the Bitcoin of AI.
And this is the genius part. You know how with Bitcoin, miners compete to solve these crazy math problems to secure the network? Well, with BitTensor, miners compete to provide the best AI models to the network. It's basically a decentralized marketplace for pure, raw intelligence.
And that's the huge difference here. Companies like OpenAI and Google, they keep their best models locked up in a black box. You can't see how they work. BitTensor is doing the exact opposite. It's building this open-source global brain, where any developer on the planet can plug in their model and get rewarded in Tau tokens based on how valuable their contribution is to the whole thing.
And this isn't just some fantasy, it's actually happening. The network has seen a 300% explosion in its subnet activity since last November. Now, you can just think of subnets as specialized little AI marketplaces on the network. That 300% surge, that's real developers and real users piling in. It's becoming the place you go to build AI that nobody can shut down or censor.
The excitement around this is it's off the charts. You're hearing venture capitalists, the people who bet billions on what's next, they're throwing around comparisons like this. They don't see another crypto coin, they see a potential foundational platform for the entire next version of the internet, just like Ethereum was back in 2016.
Okay, for our third and final project, we need to talk about the plumbing. The really practical economic layer that makes this whole new world actually work. And that brings us to the Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, or ASI.
So think about this for a second. We're rushing into this world of agentic AI. These are basically autonomous little software programs that act like your personal assistant. But when your AI agent needs to go and actually book a flight or pay another AI for some data, what currency does it use? I mean, it can't exactly walk into a bank and open a checking account, right?
This is the exact problem that the ASI Alliance was built to solve. It's creating the entire economic layer, the crypto wallets, the payment rails, specifically designed for this coming machine-to-machine economy. It's literally the financial system for AI.
Let me give you a quick example. Imagine your personal AI agent talking directly to a hotel's AI agent and negotiating a better price for your room. No humans involved at all. That entire transaction from the negotiation to the final payment gets settled instantly on the ASI network.
Okay, now scale that idea up. Think about what happens when it's not just a few thousand of these AI agents, but billions of them coming online over the next couple of years. Every single thing they do, every piece of data they buy or sell could be a transaction. The potential volume for a network like this is almost impossible to wrap your head around.
So we've covered computing power with Render, decentralized intelligence with BitTensor, and the economic plumbing with ASI. Now let's pull it all together and look at where the smart money is really starting to move.
What we're starting to see is the beginning of something people are calling the Great Rotation. You've got capital just flowing out of the older crypto projects, the dino coins that were cool 5 years ago, and it's moving aggressively into these new AI infrastructure projects we've just been talking about.
So here's the bottom line. This isn't science fiction anymore. The tech is real, it's here. The adoption by developers is starting to pick up serious speed. The story is being written, all the pieces are falling into place, which leaves us with just one really important question.
Is your portfolio ready for this shift? Because based on everything we're seeing, that's the question that everyone in this space needs to be asking themselves right now.